Hi, welcome to Frankincense School of Mystical Arts. Spirit has brought to my attention that we haven't done any videos on stones. And I was actually really surprised that I actually have not done any videos on stones. But I love my stones. I use them all the time. I collect them wherever I go. I'm always looking for interesting finds, unique, different types of stones. And I have all kinds of crystals, which I have tried to collect from all over the world. So I love my stones and I love collecting them. One of the most interesting stories and events that happened to me that gave validation on the importance of stones was about 15 years ago. I had a spiritual teacher, and she was a grandmother, and she taught me many things. She opened up my eyes to different ways of looking at things. She taught me, there isn't even one significant thing. She taught me many things. And after I parted ways, after I went my way and I no longer was able to have contact with her anymore, years later, and this happened a few years ago, in the town that I lived in, which is a different town from her, my family, my husband and I, and my children, we went to the store and we were shopping. And then all of a sudden there was a bomb threat. And they took us and they hurried us into the back of the store. We had to go out the back of the building and everyone had to wait and wait. And I remember I went to all of the elderlies and asked if they were okay because I love them. And I wanted to make sure that everybody was in a good place because everyone was extremely startled. And I look over and I see this lady that, oh my gosh, that is my teacher. That's my old teacher that I used to go to all the time. And she was very old. She had a walker. And it's interesting because she was all by herself. And she's very old. I think she was like 85, 90. She was very old. And she was walking just by herself. And I thought that was very odd. So of course I approached her and I asked her, "Are you okay? How are you?" And she said, "Boy, can you..." She was a very interesting lady. She was very direct, very short, but I love her. And she said, "Boy, can you believe this? We go to the store and look what happens. I should have brought my AK-47, but no, instead I bring my bag of rocks. And I don't go anywhere without my bag of rocks." And she pointed to this duffel bag, and I kid you not, it was a duffel bag full of stones. And she just walked away. And I thought, that was the most weirdest, most interesting story, an event that I have ever experienced. And I said, can I drive you home? Can I help you to your car?" "Nope, I'm just going to sit here." And she was a very interesting lady. She had traveled the world. She was been there, done that kind of lady. And she had very interesting side to her, a very interesting side to her. But she was very spiritual. And I am so grateful for her. But I learned from that point on that I needed to make sure that wherever I go, that I at least carry around maybe protective stones, maybe some crystals. And so I gathered up a few of my favorite protective stones and I put them in a little bag and I carry it around in my pocket, my purse, my backpack. Anything that I'm going to have near me at the time, I always make sure that I carry them around. Because I thought, I've always known that they have such magnificent spiritual healing properties. And if my teacher would carry a massive duffel bag to a store that's not even in the same town, and I truly believe she showed up for a reason, because that woman knew when things were going to happen. And she always was at the right place at the right time. but she was by herself. And I truly believe that if she can carry around this massive duffel bag, and don't even ask me how she even carried it because it was so huge, that I can carry around my little pouch, my medicine bag full of my favorite stones that will keep myself and my family safe. So I've done that for years and years and years. And especially during this time where there's the virus that is going around and such high emotions, we can't go wrong. Why not? It's just carrying around some crystals, some different healing, protective stones. What about some herbs? They have a lot of powerful healing properties and energies of them as well. So please, I urge you, get your bags, gather your stones, get your crystals, get your protective stones, whatever you're drawn to, whatever you love, gather them up, keep them with you, because I truly believe that they have healing properties, protective properties, that especially everything that we're going on in the world, carry them with you. Even put them around your home. Keep them close to you. It's what I do with mine every week. I always put a little dab of water on them because I figure, you know what? I can't expect them to help me out if I can't even give them anything back in return. So at least I can do is put a little dab of fresh water on them to show my gratitude to them. So try it out. Let me know what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Blessings and safe energy to you, and until next time, we will connect very soon. Don't forget to check over at fsma.life, and there's lots of free stuff over there, as well as courses if you too wish to become psychic. Thank you.